How are you doing, Twink? Send us off to where we need to go, which is the Hell's Docks. It's just for show. Zazazaz. Oh, we get dream states again.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
good.
about.
It seems you're both still here inside me, then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
So they pretty much just saying they're gonna square up if it works.
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Oh?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Yes.
Let me guess. The link between us and Innominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We Exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
What do you have to tell him? Is there something that I missed on this whole situation with the Laphicet thing? Is he gonna die? Is that what it is? Aren't they like all supposed to die or something? Oh, because they're all gonna disappear. All the Malekins and such, right?
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
I love this whole entire screenshot.
Fenwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye, aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mershio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just Northgand.
Colder. Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mershio and work from there.
Okie dokie then. You got it. So we're right back here to where we started, just for like the near ending portion. Ain't that a weird bit? Let's see here.
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take over the family fishing business. That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to waste his talents on such a primitive activity?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your education to help the country and people all across the world. That is the way of reason.
That guy is acting really oddly.
Wait, we talked about this?
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance fishing technology and stabilize the world's food supply. Remember?
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits? Or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one who gets seasick.
Freaking Eisen. Being way too hard on this. My studies at the capital taught me that old fishing texts came from trial and observation. With your traditional skills and my modern knowledge, we could start a revolution in the art of fishing. Nothing makes your dad prouder than you want to follow in my footsteps. But that is a selfish emotion. It stands against reason. Ugh, my head. Dad? Dad, are you alright? I don't think that Dad is okay. I don't think so. Oh man, it just feels so weird just like being back here and just like having to go through all this and like that's it. And yes, I will take that extra thing. Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Got him good. Yeah. Looks like the suppression is heading towards around here, which is a pretty cool little thought. It's kind of like a little race against time properly and everything like that, but it's not like too bad. And pretty much you can visit almost everywhere, which is really, really cool. I believe there's still like some side quest stuff that I could go do and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's pretty much just like going to the mountain area, and then it's like the end. So we're gonna be trying to do that today, which shouldn't be too long or too hard. And then we'll either do side quests if we have enough time, or yeah, it would just be side quests effectively. I'm pretty sure that would be how it is. And then, yeah, next stream will be the ending of it all. It feels so weird. Why? What are you doing? My daughter living in Logaris had a baby. I'm off to see my new grandchild. Congratulations all around. But Lord of Calamity's still out there, remember? Are you sure it's a good time to be traveling? That doesn't worry me, but if the shepherd is in the capital, it has to be safe, right? Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure it'll be fine. What should I bring as a gift? Oh, I just can't wait. Her hopes and dreams dashed. What are you doing, kid? Hey, do you know about this? There are some weird creatures called Penigons down south. Have you ever seen one? Yes, they are quite delectable. What? You ate a penguin? I can't believe Eleanor is still talking about eating penguins. That ain't cool. Oh dear.
Did you hear that Moloch they were doing experiments on finally broke?
Yeah. You mean the one where they were trying to combine multiple smaller Malachim into one giant Moloch? I always figured it was a waste of time.
Turns out it not only looked like a freak, but its shackled mind snapped, leaving the thing feral.
Oh? Guess they'll have to dispose of it.
Yeah. For now, they've moved it out to the Faldi's ruins. They're repurposing it as a test target for a new Moloch art and development.
At least we'll be able to get some valuable data out of it.
Using Malachim for their own ends. Is there no line they won't cross?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything unnecessary.
Oh? Like what?
Like thinking about bringing mercy to a broken Moloch.
What I think is necessary and what actions I take are for me to decide.
Eisen!
That exorcist said they were using the Moloch to get data on a new Moloch art. If it were complete, they could use it against us. Stopping that wouldn't be a waste of our time.
Oh my god,
you
freaking.
Think you know just what to say to me, don't you?
Yes, he
I'm
does.
Just stating the truth.
Just so we're clear, we're not going to rescue it.
No argument here.
I love that. I absolutely love that. That experimental Moloch may be broken, but it's still stronger than a demon. To think that they have such power, sealing away their minds and tethering them really was the good for humanity. Ho ho ho! Did someone just say let's take away a sentient being's free will? Because that's a big no-no.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Yes, Father. I am here.
Oh my god, freaking Eleanor does
I wasn't
this.
talking to you. Surely an exorcist has nothing to repent. Truly, the sinners are those people you're with, who come into this cathedral and say whatever they please.
No, Father. I've done a great many things that I regret. For instance, I once put blind, unquestioning faith in the Abbey's ideals of reason and justice.
Oh my god.
In making any decision, I used not my head, or my gut, or my heart, but instead relied on the Abbey's answers. I lorded my authority over those I thought to be below me, when I didn't even know the truth of how things actually worked.
What?
I was telling other people how to live their lives, when I needed to look at my own flaws instead. But I won't repent for my past deeds. To seek forgiveness from the Empyreans would be to repeat those very same mistakes. I will follow my own judgment now, as I strive to make amends for the misdeeds and regrets of my past.
Please, Lady Exorcist, listen to my confession, for I have much to repent.
Oh my god.
Huh? Father, why are you crying?
I will try to be a better man. Oh my god. We finally got a priest to crack. Ain't that something? Of course Eleanor's the one that does it. Eleanor be that way sometimes. She's just a little too much. With her goody-goodiness and her stubbornness and such.
Daddy, we're having a long-armed crab hot pot party when you come home tonight.
As the world gets colder, the long-armed crab's habitat expands.
Do your best out there today.
If the crabs breed too quickly, it will affect the fish.
Hey, that guy is...
Daddy? You're acting weird.
Oh, sorry about that. My mind just wandered away from me there for a second.
If you do that on your boat, you'll fall into the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be careful.
Good luck out there.
That boy's father, he was acting strangely.
The suppression is starting to affect people out here, too.
Yes, it is. Okay, might as well just keep doing that. I think we're good on equipment. I'm pretty sure I've been very good on this. Just want to double check for funsies' sake. Okay, that's all good. Items. Yeah, we're good. God, it just feels so weird that this is like the first town that you go to visit, and like now we're passing through it to get to like the last town that we visit. And like in any other game I would be like, oh yeah, they're just this is mindless backtracking, all that such, but it doesn't really feel like that to me in all honesty. It just doesn't. I'm not saying that like they haven't been just reusing assets and whatnot, because like they've been reusing a lot of things, but just it works for its benefit to keep it more like lively and such. Been really loving this game.
We opened our arms and welcomed that vagabond into our town, but despite our kindness, he robbed us, started fights, caused trouble, then he stole a boat and escaped. But I was the one that let him go. I'm guilty too. We have to be strict with criminals.
Rogues always seem to drift into Hellawes, don't they?
Huh? Were we talking about something?
Wait, did you forget what you just said?
Yeah, I hope I didn't say anything strange.
We were talking about how nice of a guy you were.
Huh?
Don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Huh?
Aw, that's kind of sweet. A nice guy, huh? Kind of think of it. I think Dial called me that once too. Oh, that hurts just a little bit, because Dial was betrayed by pretty much everybody. And Dial's like, hey, you're a nice guy. Just like, oh. That hurt just a little. Ooh, looks like we have a little cutscene. Let's see.
I see you're at it again.
Am I that predictable?
That stance. It's called nothingness, right? A clear state of mind and all that.
Does it look meditative or something? I wish it was, but really it's the exact opposite.
It brings out all my negative thoughts. My hatred, my doubts, my ego, my anger. I take up my sword to cut myself free of such wrongful emotions. At least, that's what I used to think. But that's just not possible, is it? Not for anyone. Hell, even if I could let go of that part of myself, I'm not sure I'd want to.
Because if you let go of your desire to kill Shigure, you'd lose your purpose in life?
My spiteful thoughts, my wrongful feelings, my pride, my inner contradictions. All these are parts of who I am. Through practice, I learned to embrace who I am. The good and the bad, and become the swordsman only I can be. That's the only way I will achieve what cannot be done. Defeating Shigure.
And Shigure. He's already at peace with his inner self.
Exactly. And so are you.
You really think so?
I do. That's why I will never give up. Besides, I still need to repay my debt to you.
Well, I look forward to seeing the final results. That's for sure.
That is kind of weird, because she really is that way. She does have a bit of inner peace ever since that she got broke. And I do feel like you definitely become a stronger person if you ever face something that like really truly breaks you. And like makes you rethink everything about yourself and whatnot. And just has you reevaluating everything to be something different and such. And just... it's a big growing experience, and I don't think everyone should go through that kind of stuff for sure. Not everyone needs it, but there's some people out there that when they break, they could end up being better people for it, and just if they're able to go past it, you know. And I feel like that's just like one of the character arcs a lot of people should strive for, and I definitely feel like Tales of Vesperia really helped that out with the way that it did it for whatchamacalls. Velvet. Velvet just feels entirely earned. I absolutely love it, positively. So we got like these, and I think that'd be left, really. That serial killer tree I had to like go get like a little later on down the road or something. Triggers while on chaos mode or above. Again with the chaos mode. Chaos mode. Oh wow, so that unlocks all of battle difficulties. That's pretty cool. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which grants on chaos mode or above. So it seems like chaos mode is a real fever pitch of a thing. That's very interesting. I'm not sure if I'll ever play this game again properly but if I did, I kind of want to play it on chaos mode. But I figured that like I would have to actually know how to play this game very well, and I don't know, I don't feel like I actually play Tales of games very well. You feel me? Like, I don't really feel I do. I feel like I play it as a bare minimum sort of situation, and just kind of like I could be better about it, you know? And I'm not. Like, I just stick to whatever little things they have of me do, and I'm not able to barely do it. Which makes me feel a little bit bad about myself, but at the same time, it's just like, not everyone's gonna, like, be able to do every game great, you know? And, like, that's the thing that really gets me, is that I've played so many bloody games. I've played so many bloody games out there that I'm just, like, I'm more willing to give myself a pass on things, and it makes me feel a bit better about myself.
It's even colder here than last time.
You're right. It was merely freezing before. Now it goes straight to the bone.
Allow me to warm.
Not necessarily.
Oh, the sneezes are going around? Achoo! Oh, so cold. If it's this bad here, I dread to think of what the Guyberg ice field is like.
The tundra past Mount Killerhouse? Is it really that cold?
I've stayed up in the mountains many times for my training. With all the snow, I imagine it'd be pretty rough for a normal human.
Why are you sneezing all of a sudden? Demons aren't supposed to feel cold.
Nah, a snowflake just flew up my nose and...
Achoo!
You're sneezing too.
My hair was blowing around and tickled my nose.
But according to the old book I read, it isn't supposed to snow much around Guyberg.
Because of lava from the volcano and the Earth's natural heat. I bet the book calls it Guybrook Plains, too.
Yeah, it says Mount Killerhouse was highly active, and the area used to be famous for its hot springs.
But now it's... What?
Why are you all staring?
They're all expecting you to sneeze, I think.
Everyone else is doing it! Now give us a good show! Sorry everyone, no sneezes here. I'll practice for next time.
Good grief.
What is freaking Eyes and Charlie Brown up in this business? Whatever. Oh god. Really hate on coughing that way. I really shouldn't be, but whatever. I did eat some watermelon today though, and I will say that it wasn't exactly the best. Cause like I'm not sure if y'all ever eaten watermelon before, like where it goes rotten, and like I know for a fact that the watermelon that I had today was about to go rotten. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so glad I ate it before the fact. But now I'm starting to think that, hey, maybe I shouldn't have eaten it. See, when watermelon goes rotten, the first thing that happens is that the water in the watermelon itself goes really sour. And, like, it just makes it, like, really bitter to taste and whatnot. So, you really should know, like, when a watermelon goes rotten. But that's, like, the first part. The rind, it should be, or rather, the melon itself should be easy to, be good to eat, in other words. And, pretty much the water in the little container that I had the watermelon, because I tend to just buy watermelon that's already cut up, because in past experiences it's just easier for me to do that rather than to go ahead and just buy a whole watermelon, because in terms of like space in a fridge, we just don't have that. And it makes me a bit sad that that's just the truth, and that I can't just go around buying big watermelons, but our fridge is not that big. It just ain't. So I've just grown accustomed to buying that, because even though it's like $5 or something like that, it cuts on time and everything like that. But it is like good to eat it when I can, and sometimes I don't eat it in time, and voila, it's spoiled. And like you can also tell, like visually speaking, that watermelon like is like bad too. But that's if it gets like really bad, if you like left it for like 2 weeks or so. So yeah, like I've eaten a bit of a rotten watermelon before, because like I got it and I was just like, well, I might as well just eat this anyway. And I decided to, and immediately spit it out of my mouth. Like, I didn't think watermelon could taste that bad, but it really can. And like, sour watermelon isn't a great taste to begin with, so like, it's still one of those things that are just like, oh, yeah, I probably should realize this beforehand, huh? But it just be that way. Oh, so this is Guybrook Icefield, Edge of Survivability.
It's only a bit further to the town of Mershio.
And once we're past Mershio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Killerhouse.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this cold.
Reviving the elemental Empyreans is bound to alter this weather.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
I mean, if you say so, Velvet. Jeez Louise. A little too cold up in this business. Oh, and over here it's just a little too hot. Another reason why I'm like thinking of moving my stream from the usual 3:30 to 4 escapade to 5. But yeah, I don't know what I really should be doing, because like half the time I feel like I'm not doing like anything correct when it comes to streaming or anything like that, and then other times it feels like I'm doing the right thing and all that such, but it really just comes down to just like I just feel bad. Like, I gotta remember too that like I definitely am dealing with a lot of just like negative feelings on my side, and it just sucks sometimes. Like, life just sucks. So I try to keep that in mind whenever I'm thinking about these things and whatnot. And for the most part, streaming and everything, like, regardless if I get people or not, which I really hope I do get people, it doesn't really matter in terms of things when I just really do like to enjoy playing games. I really, truly do. You best believe that just, the reason why I've beaten like 1,000 games throughout the course of 10 years, a whole decade, really means a lot. Is a big testament for like my love of games. And like, by and large, I'll meet a lot of people that are like, hey, yeah, I play a lot of games too, and I'm just kind of like thinking to myself in the back of the head every time, like, you have not beaten as many games as I have. I'm almost directly positive about that. But with my age and the way that they talk about it and all that stuff, just makes me just kind of like, yeah, no, you didn't. You did not. That does make me a bit of an old fogey type of arrogant ass, I'll admit, because there have been plenty of times where people have show me up a bit, and not necessarily in like the game department, but just like what they played and everything like that, and just like there is something to say about mastering something.
Come on, really?
And all that such, and just like, yeah, that's pretty impressive. Oh my god, look at this raw board! It's so cute! Look at it! All its little hairs are everywhere! It's just like a little hedgehog that's gonna like murder me! I love it. Absolutely love it. That's right. Get it. Get it. Get it. We're just like doing really good combos up and at them. Get that chain. Yeah, don't you dare. You don't get to move anymore. Get it. Please. Oh, it's blocking my everything now. You're not supposed to do that. Get it. I like how I've just been working on the one, and they got rid of like 3 of them. Okay.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Jeez Louise, I'm just like really like caught right now. It's like I'm not having a good time, fam. I'll tell you that much. Oh God! Please leave me alone. Kind of think about it, I don't think I've like met any more dire foes. Oh God! What kind of dangerous encounter is this? Do we just like have 2? I think we do. Did not mean to do that. Oh God. Oh God, no. I do not like these armadillos. They are going all over the place, aren't they? Like, could you stop? Could you all stop like ganging up and just like instantly doing your stupid thing? They do like the one attack that like I can't defend against, which is just hopping over me and just like doing a thing. It's frustrating. Out of here! What are you doing? Oh my God. Well, at least I got something. There we go. God, I really love that she does like a cartwheel all the time. It's the best. Aye, come on! Stop, jackhole! There we go. Get you too. Why don't you want to be developed? Like, why is this? Come on, go away. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Yeah, we got into one that's like multiple fights. That's not good. That's not good at all. We might even face like a factual dire foe too, which I did not mean to like actually like get at all. I just wanted to face little armadillo man and just like everything just like win it once. Ain't that sucky? I'm literally just pressing a bunch of random buttons, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm winning. Oh God. God, like using the little break zone really helps. It just, there's something about it that just like overrides a lot of like things like hit stun and such that just make it work. It's been getting really hot lately. Yes, it has been getting really hot. I agree wholeheartedly. It's too hot. It's too hot for this business. I don't know how you stream 2 times a day. I could barely stream 1 time a day. Get out of here. Could you not? Like, I love these little prickly boys, but like, they're just a little too much for me. Just a little too much.
was a close one, but I
Whew.
am the victor.
Just look at all that level up. Fantastic. There's one and we are like right by it. Ooh, 8,000 gold. That's nothing. That's nothing to us. Let's take on Mr. Guillotine Man, because that's just a weird thing. Why are you here, Guillotine Man? What's up with this? Well, they are short 2 and 3 hours. That's not short. I don't know what to tell you here. But your time thing is not. It ain't a thing. Most people just do 3-hour streams and leave it at that. Others do like 5-hour streams, but like they have like very limited time. Not a mega stream. I like you. Yeah, I do 3-hour streams. I don't know what to tell you. Like sometimes I'll do 4 or 5-hour streams, but that's usually if I like am just really captivated by a game or like something like that.
So you can only handle small ones?
I can't break through walls.
Tear down that wall. Are we good on all the cooking bits? No. We're almost there though. She's at 19. Oh my god, you need to leave me alone. You monsters. Maybe it's just me. I guess. I don't know. I couldn't handle it. I just honestly couldn't. Like, maybe in my younger streamer days or something if I was younger. Maybe. Because, like, I was way so enthusiastic. Now I'm just a bit of an old curmudgeon about things. Which says a lot of things, I guess, but... I don't know. Just a lot of time has gone by between my streaming and all that such. Still love doing Until We Beat It streams, though, because sometimes that goes wild. I'm still mad because there's only one game that has ever not been beaten on Until We Beat It. And it makes me sad. It makes me absolutely positively sad about it. Because I could have done better. Oh, nice. So this is a little fishing spot right here. I believe there's like 3 or 4 or 5 like fishing spots around this whole entire game. And if you get them all, you get a little reward thing. It's pretty cool. If I'm just gonna play, might as well stream. No, I feel you on that. I really do, because I tend to do that too. Like, if I'm gonna play, might as well stream. Like, I used to do that when I was a bit of a younger streamer and all that such, but like, on top of Elgato problems, all the other such, like, I'd rather just like do editing or something like that instead of like having to deal with always having to like look at OBS and doing all these things, making sure things work and all that such. Like, a big reason why I decided to make another channel entirely for myself was just so I could play games while also streaming it, so I just have the footage. Like no lie, I don't even care about that channel at all. I really should, because it does have potential to like actually get more people and such if people don't like commentary. But like, it's just one of those things where just like, I have it mostly there to just be like, if I ever wanted to talk about this game when I'm like, how to say, like making like a top 10 games for the year or something like that, like I'll do that. But it becomes pretty apparent after like the first or the second stream that I won't be talking about it whatsoever. Still, it's good to have it every now and again. Nice resources. Let's see here. Did you know what I was doing before this? Just watching YouTube and reinstalling my operating system like 24/7. That's weird. That's I understand why a lot of people are streaming. I will say that much. Like, what is there to do in quarantine aside from this? You can't hang out with friends. You can't go around places. You just can't. You might as well start playing more games. Finish your backlog.
This fight's over.
I mean, I've been doing that since, shoot. I've been doing that kind of stuff since 2012, where I've been just getting rid of my video game backlog for all it's worth. And just like, I've had a great time doing it. I really have. I discovered a lot of amazing games. A lot of not so amazing games. But for the most part, it's been a very fun experience. And just, I really did like it. It was a very interesting way to live, especially when it's just like, I was just like doing reviews on top of whatever I, how to say, like, on top of everything else. Like, I just wouldn't, like, I wouldn't, like, stream it. I would just, like, do the, fuck, because, like, I'm hot, just, like, sweat is getting in my eyes and it hurts. How to say, just I would do that. I would just review, play a game. Once I know the game, go to another game. Keep doing that. I was, like, playing, like, 3 games all at once, and it was crazy. But, like, I beat a lot of games that way. Like, I'm really sad, too, because, like, I could have played, like, some of the Phoenix Wright games on stream and whatnot, and I would love to have done that. What are you doing?
This is ridiculous.
Is this Mercio?
3 days on watch with no sleep? I was 10 freaking minutes late. It's not like the mine is gonna fall apart.
Hey,
Sure, whatever. If you got business here, go on in.
Yeah, we'll do that.
They'll pay for this.
I got a feeling this dude is the only person here, and that might be a big indicator on other things. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, what are you doing? Cursed townsfolk, you'll pay for this, I swear. Good, awesome. Let the hate flow through you. Make it consume you.
Wow. I didn't know so many people lived up here on the northern edge of the world.
This town was built around the mining of flamestone, which can only be found here on Mount Killerhouse.
So if anything happens to the volcano, this town's screwed.
So releasing the 2 souls here will surely destroy the town. Inhuman, aren't I? Curse me all you want.
I have no right to. The Abbey has proven itself just as heartless.
People living here must have the will to endure the cold, to fight back against this pitiless environment. I'd rather have that strength than feel nothing in the face of my troubles and pain.
Agreed. A life without feeling is a box of stupid. Yes, a vast container of stupid.
Good job,
Right.
Eleanor. Put it well.
The question is,
Real wordsmith, that
can we
Eleanor.
wake up all 4 elemental Empyreans with the souls Velvet has absorbed? If Inominat's revival and the Empyrean slumber are related, we should assume we need all 4 Empyreans to stop him.
I think I'll only be able to wake 2. There are only 2 souls left inside of me. Teresa's and Oscar's.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can tell.
I don't know if 2 Empyreans will be enough to fight him. This is my responsibility. I offer my own soul.
Well, if we don't have enough, let's knock on Shigode's door. His soul would make a fine sacrifice.
Old man Melchior, too. His heart's as cold as a witch's teat, but he's free of malevolence. You're truly ready to take on 2 legates at once?
Oh,
I
dang.
was born ready. It's not like they'll sit back and ignore us anyway.
And with Artorias and Inominat all tied up with their suppression party, this is the perfect chance to take them out.
Acting with caution is a box of stupid, I take it? Now you're catching on.
All right, leave it to me.